In the far reaches of the Arctic, where the sun dances with the horizon and the aurora paints the sky with vivid hues, there exists a living structure that breathes life into the frozen landscape. She is a bridge between nature and human, a bridge between worlds that adapts and evolves with the passage of time. In the midst of this land, where the elements are both wild and fragile, she stands as a symbol of resilience and the eternal cycle of life. As the winter descends over the Arctic landscape, she, the living structure, huddles beneath a blanket of snow and ice, her wooden bones creaking softly in the frozen cold. The river that once rushed with wild dramatic movements now meanders slowly beneath a layer of frozen ice, and the once green cover of the forest floor has retreated, giving way to a world painted in white. In these moments of stillness, she embraces the silence, her thoughts wandering through memories of seasons in the past. For those few humans that decided to stay the winter long, those who once were active in the landscape are now retreating to the warmth core of the dwelling within her. They gather around a gentle glow of hearth, their laughter and the conversation softening the icy surroundings. In these cozy spaces, they share stories of the past and dreams for the future, creating memories that will last through the cycles of time. She can sense their warmth and unity. She wraps herself around them, protecting them from the biting winds and the swirling snow. As they curl up close to her heart, she feels their presence, a gentle reminder that she is not just a structure, but a living, breathing entity, a silent witness to their lives and a part of the journey through the seasons. In these moments of shared heat, they become one, a union connected by the symphony of the Arctic. And as she listens to the stories, whispered by the slow flow of the water, stories of fluctuations and an evolving landscape, these stories written in her wooden spine, a testament to that and those who dare to inhabit these surroundings. As the living structure stands over the frozen river, she knows that soon the world around her will begin to stir again, and the cycle of the seasons will again begin anew. As the icy grip of winter slowly releases its hold on the land, the living structure senses the arrival of spring. The once frozen river comes alive with the rush of melting snow from the surrounding mountains. Its waters rushing with energy and promise, the earth too awakens from its frozen sleep. unveiling a carpet of vibrant green as the first shoots arises. A living structure feels the heat of the sunlight in her wooden surface. With each passing day, she grows more and more attuned to the rhythm of the season, the steady heartbeat of the world around her. She feels the presence of the humans who return to her, drawn by the irresistible call of the land and the promise of the abundance that spring brings. With every chop of wood and every block of earth gathered, the living structure senses the hopes and dreams of those who work tirelessly to shape her, their hands and hearts guiding her growth and transformation. As the days lengthen and the sun climbs higher in the sky, she herself becomes a canvas for the colors and textures that the seasons offers. Her wooden spine covered with a fresh layer of snow and vivid plants. As she embraces the essence of spring, she becomes a reflection of the world around her, a symphony of growth and renewal that resonates with the very soul of the Arctic landscape. In this time of hope and new beginnings, she stands as a testament to the resilience and adaptability of both nature and humanity, a living bridge that connects the past, the present, and the future, and a celebration of the eternal cycle of life. As spring matures, summer arrives slowly. She absorbs a flow of vibrant warmth and the chaos of the season. The sun reaches its height, casting long shadows and infusing the world with an intensity of light. The river, its powerful water from the melting snow, carries the song of the distant mountains and the stories of the land to the sea. The living structure, now fully awake and vibrant, becomes the stage for a grand performance as people near and far arrive to work in harmony with her. She revels in their energetic movements, the touch of their hands, and the tempo of their voices as they work together. With each beam raised, each wooden nail hammered, and each earth block laid, she becomes a living symbol to the power of unity. As summer breath warms her wooden skin, she feels her structure expanding, growing, embracing the change and adapting to the shifting needs of the community. In this season of abundance, she is a sanctuary and a gathering place, a unit for shared dreams and hope of those who have come together to shape her destiny. Under the gaze of the midnight sun, she becomes a living poem, her timbers resonating with the heartbeat of the land and the pulse of the human effort. As the days slowly begin to shorten and the world once again prepares for the cycle to continue, she stands as a bridge between the seasons, a monument to the resilience of the life and eternal dance of time. The vibrant hues of summer start to fade, leaving space for pastel tones and golden hues of autumn. The living structure, attuned to the changing world around her, senses the transformation in the landscape as the trees shed their leaves and the once bustling river gradually calms down. A gentle melancholy settles upon the land, and she feels it too, deep within her wooden spine. The season of harvest and preparation has arrived, and the community shifts its focus to gathering the bounties of nature and preparing for the long winter ahead. She, ever-changing and resourceful, becomes a sanctuary for the people, offering warmth and comfort as the chill in the air grows steady. She feels the rhythm of their footsteps as they come and go, carrying bundles of firewood and food for the cold months to come. With each day, the sun sinks lower in the sky, casting a soft, golden light that bathes her in the heat. The living structure, now dressed in the colors of autumn, reflects the beauty of the season in every beam and joint. The themes of entropy and cyclic time are now once more on display, as she witnesses the world around her transition from abundance to inactivity. In the hushed whispers of the river, she hears the sounds of the past and the promise of the future. As the first frost gently kisses her wooden surface and the river slows to a steady flow, she understands the importance of balance in the cycles of life. And so, as the final leaf on the trees drifts softly to the ground, The living structure stands as a bridge between the seasons, ready to face the return of winter and the endless dance of time. As the colors of autumn fade away and the last leaves has fallen, the landscape is gradually enveloped by the icy embrace of winter. The living structure senses the shift, feeling the chill in the air and the hush of snowflakes beginning to blanket her surface.